Okay. First, I am Mr. Ahmed. I have more than 10 years experience, but as a traditional teacher, as I'm using most of the time my mother tongue in teaching lessons at school or in my private lessons.
Okay.
So I am just started to use English most of the time inside the classroom. So I have some questions. Uh, Sorry if my fluency doesn't تسعفني يعني.
You're doing excellent. Thank you so much for trying and doing your best. This is amazing.
Cool, thank you. I am start to give a course for primary one Connect curriculum for national schools.
Okay.
Uh, so my question is how to introduce the language classroom to my students uh, and some classroom management. For example, if I say to them working groups or working two groups, can I say to them in Arabic how, or I must say it in English to teach them the classroom management rules?
Okay, so let's have it one by one, so I wouldn't forget any point. And okay, so the first question is, um, if you want to teach them the classroom the classroom
La-
language, right?
language,
Okay,
language, yes.
so first, it's really great of you that you're trying to use English all the time inside the class. If the school or where you're teaching right now, they are still new with this concept, or they are not really used to that, they would the students themselves, they are not used to hear English all the time inside the classroom. This could be actually really challenging. So you don't have to start like like from next day all English all the time, because this might actually shock the students and make them really get scared, and they will feel they do not understand. So what you can do is just to take it a step by step. For example, today you will teach them certain classroom language, that for example, open your book on page number, and then you do it with them. And if you before this you used to tell them افتحوا الكتاب على صفحة كذا، هتبتدي خلاص هتثبت على open your book. And when they do it with you, and you start to repeat this every time in every class, they got used to this. So next class you start to introduce another language that you want to give. For example, working in groups, or come to the board and write something. Just give them the piece of language, the classroom language that you want to give, and use it with them repetitively, and introduce it a step by step. Don't use English from the beginning like suddenly if they are not used to this. لان ده هيعمل مشاكل تانية مش بس عند الطلاب، لكن لو المدرسة نفسها اللي احنا شغالين فيها، المكان اللي احنا شغالين فيه هو اصلا مش مستعد نفسيا ان هو to accept something like this, you will start to have a problem with the students parents, the management, the colleagues at the school. So everything will be against you at once. So just give it, like by chunks. Like every class you do it like one sentence or two sentences until they are used to this. Next class you will start to have three sentences, and the more they start to accept the idea, until the percentage of talking in English inside the class increases a step by step. Like if today is only 1%, tomorrow it's 2%, until you reach by the end of the semester it will be 30 or 40%, and then when you end the year it will be more, and so on. And it will be like taking it smoothly and softly without shocking anybody. So that is the first question that you had, right?
Yes, yes.
Does this answer your question?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.